Our tale kicks off with a morning jog that turns topsy-turbulent for Alicia West, who finds herself roughly tackled by police, in a case of failing to recognize one of their own. Yup, she's the newbie cop on the block. After a mix-up cleared and apologies made, Alicia shakes off the dust and heads to the cemetery to share moments with her mom's memory. Back at work, the vibe isn't exactly a welcome parade. Partner Jennings picks up on her blues as they patrol the landscapes of memories and dilapidation. Driving past her old haunt Kingston Manor, now a no-go zone for cops unless it's code red, Jennings prefers a coffee break instead of delving into socioeconomics. While he refuels on caffeine, Alicia befriends young Jamal, interrupted swiftly by his mom's sharp warning to stay clear of the officers. Talk about a neighborly welcome, huh?
Picture this. Alicia is just minding her own business at the local store when out of nowhere, she gets this intense warning from a woman to steer clear of her son. Just as things start to get a bit heated, who swoops in but the store owner, Mouse, to keep the peace, because, no drama allowed. Alicia spots an old buddy, Missy, in the midst of the gang. But plot twist. Missy acts like Alicia is a total stranger. Ouch. Later, Alicia's cop partner, Jennings, who's got his own little soap opera going with a date tonight, spills the beans that Missy is tangled up with the notorious Rival Kingston gang. And why the cold shoulder? Mouse tells Alicia that her old pal Missy's dealing with some serious stuff, which explains the frosty reception. Our two heroes, Alicia and Jennings, wrap up their mini-drama at the store with Alicia covering the tab for Jennings' coffee, because hey, partners have each other's backs, right? And then it's back to the precinct, with Jennings all jazzed up about his big date. Stay tuned, folks. This story is just getting started.
Alright folks, here's the scoop. Officer Sarge swung by and asked Jennings to buckle up for a double shift tonight, but guess what? Super cool Alicia steps in, offering to cover Jennings so he can scoot off for some quality family time. Sarge, the man with the plan, pairs Alicia up with Officer Deacon Brown and sends her off to the lobby to team up. So there, Alicia meets Deacon, who's not exactly throwing a welcome party, cause Alicia's the new kid on the block. Deacon's first pop quiz, ever done a night shift? Alicia shoots back, nope, but I've got my battle stripes from Kandahar. Then he's all, what about the body camera? And Alicia, cool as a cucumber, fires back, hey, if you're clean, then it's all green. Now, fast forward to the thrilling part. They're cruising in their squad car when, bam, a call crackles over the radio. Trouble at a bar, and yep, there might be a gun. They roll up, and chaos unfolds. Two suspects are going at it. Alicia dives into peacekeeper mode with one, while the other sneaky suspect pulls a gun. But fear not, eagle-eyed Deacon spots the danger just in time.
Oh boy, so there they were, Deacon, the cop with muscles to spare, wrestling down a suspect like it was Monday Night Wrestling. Alicia, by his side, was all fire and fury, shouting at him to go easy on the guy, until, whoops, a gun pops out of the suspect's back pocket. Cue the silence from Alicia, right? Fast forward to dinner, and it's apology time from Alicia, thanking Deacon for the save. But Deacon, ever the stoic hero, just brushes it off. Sorry isn't bulletproof, Alicia. Oh, and he hints that cops are the real fam out there, not the civilians. Then, plot twist. Deacon gets a secretive call, not on the official line, but his personal cell. And the next day, what do you know? It's mystery road trip time. They pull up at this out-of-the-way spot, and Deacon's all cloak and dagger, telling Alicia to wait in the car while he meets a shadowy informant. Typical day in Copland, right? Imagine this. Alicia is chilling in the car like a boss, waiting for Deacon, when suddenly, she spots some sneaky thief trying to jack a car. Without a second thought, she's on her feet, playing superhero, but the slippery felon darts away. Just then, bam, a gunshot echoes from Deacon's building. Oh no, not on her watch. Alicia, heart pounding, bolts into the building, body cam rolling like a Hollywood director. Inside, it's like a cop show gone wild. Deacon and detectives Malone and Smitty are wrangling with some shady drug dealers. Just as Malone begins to spill the beans, Smitty, spotting the body cam, freaks out and fires a shot at Alicia. Talk about overreacting, right? But guess what? Alicia's got her trusty bulletproof vest on. She hits the ground, safe but shook. Malone's steaming mad, blaming Deacon for the chaos. And now it's like a game of hide and seek with high stakes as they try to find Alicia and that all-telling body cam. In a thrilling turn of events, Malone hatches a plan to report Officer Alicia as a casualty in a fierce drug raid. He swiftly sends Deacon off to partner with Detective Smitty in a high-stakes search. As the plot thickens and the pace quickens, Smitty confides in Malone, puzzled by Alicia's vanishing act despite her injuries.
Determined and defiant, Alicia isn't giving up that easily. She scrambles out of the power station, frantically calling for backup. But there's a twist. Malone cuts in, assuring the dispatch that all is well. A smooth talker, indeed. Alicia, not fooled, dodges Smitty's bullets and breaks into a desperate sprint through the maze of the neighborhood.
Seeking refuge, Alicia's attempts are met with doors slammed in her face. Nobody's willing to tangle with trouble today. Just when it seems all doors are closed, she spots her golden ticket. A police car. Flagging it down, Alicia pleads for salvation. The officers, embodying the cavalry, reassure her, everything will be okay. But will it, really?
Alicia soon realizes these cops are also part of Malone's corrupt group, so she runs away from them. Again, the corrupt cops chase after Alicia, saying they just want the body camera, but Alicia escapes and runs to a store owned by someone named Mouse. When Alicia gets there, Mouse sees her condition and tells her she can't be around his store and needs to leave right away. Alicia explains to him that she was shot by the cops and she just needs to make a phone call to her partner. After she stops the bleeding, she says she'll leave. Alicia calls her partner Jennings and tells him about what happened. She says she needs to get the footage from her body camera uploaded at the police station. Jennings says he'll meet her in 30 minutes. After Alicia finishes talking to Jennings, a police officer comes knocking at the door. It turns out Mouse had called the police on Alicia. Mouse apologizes to Alicia, saying he can't get involved. He goes over to deal with the police. The police get aggressive towards Mouse. They tell him to put his head down on the counter while they handy him as Mouse. Well, folks, hold on to your hats. Here's the scoop. When the cops swooped into the back looking for Alicia, they put poor Mouse under the microscope. But guess what? Mouse is squeaky clean. With no dirt on him, they had to let him scamper free. Mouse, being the sly fox he is, dodged their questions with a tall tale, thanks to their less than friendly welcome. The officers shrugged it off but warned him he's on their radar. Meanwhile, Alicia hangs tight, thanking Mouse for not ratting her out. With a quick fix using glue, yes, glue, to patch herself up, a nifty trick from her rock and roll medic days, she's ready to roll. But, twist, she discovers her partner Jennings is neck deep with the crooked cop Malone. In a blink, she cuffs Jennings and makes her grand escape. Night falls, and Alicia finds herself knocking at Mouse's door, needing a hideout. Mouse is all nerves but steps up to the plate. Little does he know, Malone is spinning tales that Alicia went rogue during a gang shootout. What a web we weave when first we practice to deceive, right? Buckle up, because this ride's just getting started. Oh boy, here we go. Imagine this, in the heart of the Kingston crew's turf, chaos erupts. Darius, the gang's big boss, finds his nephew cold on the ground. Cue the dramatic showdown. Malone, ever the sly fox, pins it on Alicia, the cop. Darius is fuming. He unleashes his goons to hunt her down. Alicia, now in deep water, tries to find a lifeline at a local store with Mouse, the owner. Little do they know, they're stepping right into the lion's den. Jamal, thug extraordinaire, busts into Mouse's place, gun and poster in hand, declaring Alicia public enemy number 1. Just when you think it couldn't get any more hectic, in crash corrupt cops Malone and Smitty, but our heroes Alicia and Mouse? They pull a fast one and escape. Running through the streets, dodging danger, Mouse takes a bullet, ouch. With his last breath, he's all, find the pastor, he'll know what to do. What a cliffhanger.
Just when Mouse thought he could skedaddle, bam. Darius nabs him and whisks him away for a little torture session. Poor Mouse is stuck, but he's as tight-lipped as they come, not spilling the beans on Alicia's whereabouts. Meanwhile, Alicia is not just twiddling her thumbs, she's recording a tell-all video revealing that the real villain is the shady cop Malone, who offed Darius's nephew. She sneaks the camera into a wardrobe for safekeeping and then heads boldly into the Lion's Den, the notorious Kingston neighborhood, to face Darius herself. As things heat up and Darius is on the brink of taking Alicia out, she drops the bombshell about Malone. Frantic, Darius gets his son Conference on the case to hack into the body cam footage. After some digital sweat, bingo, Conference cracks it, unraveling the truth to a devastated Darius. Just as Alicia breathes a sigh of relief, and Mouse is let go, the plot thickens with cops swarming in for a raid. Guns blazing, chaos ensues, and amidst the fray, Malone, that sneaky fox, ends Darius.
In a riveting turn of events, Smitty, boiling with rage over an earlier argument about Alicia's great escape, takes out another officer named Brown. But the adrenaline doesn't stop there. Smitty catches up with Alicia and Mouse, but they're already tangled up with another cop. Not one to leave loose ends, Smitty deals with the officer and launches into a frenzy against Alicia and Mouse. During the chaos, Alicia turns the tables and, whoops, Smitty's down. As if things weren't heated enough, Mouse plays the realist, warning Alicia that they're practically celebrities on the police radar. He grabs the body camera to leak the truth at the station while sneaking past Jennings, Alicia's partner, who gives him the old, I didn't see anything, glance. Meanwhile, Alicia finds herself squaring off with Malone in an epic showdown that spills into a courtyard drama, audience included. Thanks to Jamal's quick-thinking mom, Missy, Alicia gets her hands on Malone's gun. Just as the tension peaks with the sniper team ready to turn Alicia into a Swiss cheese, the plot twist hits. Mouse successfully uploads the footage, the police captain calls off the firing squad, and Malone? Well, let's just say he wasn't exactly thrilled about becoming a YouTube sensation. In a final, desperate move, he aims at West but, boom, Alicia's partner Jennings jumps into action. What a roller coaster.